Hello, it is time for me to ship a new project, a new adventure in the open source factory. This one is called Worlds of Sound, and my mission in it was to integrate the three services which I use the most to listen to music, to gather information, to listen to podcasts, etc. And those are Spotify, Soundcloud, and YouTube. And I wanted to work with the APIs of the three services so that I could better understand how to deal with them and how to build an app with them. It was an exploration throughout this month to discover what I was building and how I would do it. And what ended up happening is that I built a place where the users can upload a particular video to their profile and a review from that video, so that there is like a database of reviews from people about different videos within certain categories. And with those, establish this as a place where there is curatory of content. I think that the capacity that we can have of curating content and filtering through our lens so that other people don't have to do the work of finding out which is the good content is very valuable in the future. I mean right now. So this is a place for that, for people to have their profile where they have shared information, videos, music that has been important for them, and for other people to come there and get in touch with that content that is curated by that particular user. So the project is running now. I have developed functionalities throughout this month that finally I did not add to the production product, and it's okay. It's very kind of simple right now, but it works as I intended. A big thing that will happen in the future is that when there is like a lot of videos and a lot of people adding their stuff, I don't know how this will scale. The different pages where the videos are shown don't have a limited capacity for displaying stuff. There are no systems built for managing large amounts of information, and that is something that can potentially break the app in the future. But I decided to leave it like this. It's part of the learning process to realize which are the deficiencies of the system and where it can grow in the future. And the goal of this whole open source factory is to establish the foundations of projects that will bring into the world something that I think is important, in this case curation of content, and see how it evolves in the future. I don't have any particular set of expectations on how this grows. I don't have any answer. I just build this as a scaffolding for other things to happen in the future, and who knows how this will evolve. But I did my job in this moment, and it is ready. I will show you now how it works in production. So here is the webpage, wordsofsound.org. Here you can, for example, I was logged in, now I'm logging out of my account, then I can log in again. And with Google, it's the only login that is built right now. This was implemented with Nextjs, a frame package that is available in the open source community. And here you can have these different options. The about page is where this video will be displayed, so that you can understand what this project is about through this video. Then you can go to sounds, and here there is like this 9 categories of sounds: albums, concerts, workout. So now I will add a new podcast. For example, here is a podcast that was
I become a doctor
shared,
and I'm just like, this is...
And here you can go to its page where it's displayed, the person that shared it, and here is the description that that person shared. Here is a place where you can comment, adding the new comment, there it is. And then you can go back to the sounds page and add a new podcast, for example. I already copied the description of that one that I wrote. Here I can add the URL of the piece and then how I feel about it. Horrible, incredible. And this one is great, so closer to incredible. And with that I share it, and the word was successfully added to the Worlds of Sound, and you go to its page, and here it is. So you can play it here,
You read a half hour,
or visit in YouTube, then go back to sounds, and here it is. And then you can also go to your page, in this case my page, and in this page you can see the things that have been shared before. It would be nice to add here a transitional information so that you know that your page is being loaded. So here you have, I have shared 0 Spotify sounds, 0 Soundcloud, and 2 YouTube. So here you go to YouTube, and here are the 2 that I shared. Soundcloud there isn't, and Spotify there isn't. So I will go on and share an album from Spotify so that you can see how it's uploaded here. So add sound, choose type, album, URL here. This is an amazing album. Please give it a try. And then incredible. So it's shared. Spotify doesn't have a option for embedding the music in the website. The API of Spotify doesn't work really well. I mean, you can embed music, but you can't like play one song after the other, and that adds up to a really bad user experience, because I enjoy listening to like full episodes of the music that I mean full episodes, full like the full album. So I put this button to listen in Spotify, and here it goes. And yeah, you go back to sounds or back to the user here in my page, and here it's the album, you know. So here you can listen to it in Spotify, or visit the page that I shared before, and here it is. And basically that's it. This is the app, this is how it works, and it's very simple right now, but there was a lot of development through it of things that I did not add at the end because I thought it was not worth it. It was adding too much complexity, and I thought about leaving it simple. So for now, this is it. And yeah, any feedbacks that you have, any thoughts about it, any ways that you see this improving, what do you think about the importance of curatory of content in this information age where there is floods of information and we have to make sense of that? What happens when you trust someone enough to follow his content, her content? This page, this app, this project is for that. So I hope that there is some value for you in this. I worked hard to build it every day of the week except Saturdays, because Saturdays is family day, is resting day, so I don't work there. But I worked hard and I learned a lot through the process, and it's part of my journey of trying to make sense of this whole programming world and building something that brings value to the world. That is my main objective: make the world a better place through software. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.